Yeah, I tried to give the cat a pill. Well, hello glue troopers and welcome to the TARDIS. So a couple of things to go over. First, the model show at Desertland has been postponed. I don't know how long, probably a couple of months. One of the people who was putting it together got sick, another one had an injury, so the stars were unaligning. I'll keep you posted on the changes. Secondly, yes, I am planning a live stream tomorrow night, Saturday night at 7 p.m., which is, I believe now, 2400 midnight Zulu, and I believe we're at the 5 hours UTC now. So, big news, I finished off the Jolly Roger pirate ship, and I even got, I said I wasn't going to do this, but I went back and added some more of the rigging. There were some stays and stuff I hadn't put on there, and I was like, it was kind of bugging me because I was like, you know, if I'm real careful, I could get those on, and it wouldn't be that hard because they're so long and they're easy. I just couldn't stop, and I did it. And now it's pretty much properly fully rigged as far as I can tell. Probably one or two little things I missed, but looks good, and I'm actually really happy with it. I might seal it tomorrow. I got the little crew members on it, but I want to let it harden overnight. I'm going to show you one picture from the photo from the light box, but I'm saving this for the watercraft ship build. Now, just while we're on that subject real quick, when we finish the Karmer build, we'll be going next to be watercraft, and end of February, so March, April, so that'll be at the end of April. I'll try to put that one together unless people need more time. Believe me, I'm sympathetic to how long a ship can take to build. Now, I do plan to build some more stuff, some other watercraft for it, but so I am planning to build some more submarines, and I had a thought, and now stay with me because I'm going to sail off on a tangent, but I'm going to loop back around. I got this 1 to 12 scale motor racing team manager from John Kitt over at Scale Car Garage, and I did a little quick and dirty test fit with the Caterham today, and he scales out just like he's supposed to. Remember I said one of the reasons I want to do this Godzilla submarine thing was the idea of making a diorama where you didn't have to destroy or chop up the model, so that if later you just want to finish it normally and put it on the shelf, it was still there. And I was thinking this Caterham's going to be another good opportunity to try that, because I'm going to try and build this team manager. Maybe I'll paint him up like a little Colin Chapman, you know, with a little twirling mustache. And see if I can pose it in a way where he can look like he's driving, but to also save it so I can put him together because he's in a crouching position, kneeling down, where he's like beside the car. Try and get a couple of poses where I don't have to cut him up. I'd like to try and do that. And when I do, also, since we're doing the watercraft, I was thinking, well, I talked about the whole idea behind this Godzilla submarine thing, aside just, you know, from being cool, was to make it something where I didn't have to destroy the model. So I'm thinking I'd like to pose him with different submarines. Make the diorama, we talked about this, where we could switch it out. And maybe play around with a little trick photography and stuff. Might use, if I can get the big Gato class done, I might actually, do like a force perspective thing. And I have these, I didn't really realize how many submarines I've got. I've got that little tiny one, the U-boat, I've got the nuke boat, and I've got that Gato class with the loon on the back. And so I'll probably, and again, might get the big one done. So and I have some others that I'd like to build, because normally, you know, modern subs don't take that long to build. They're usually not too complex. So that might give me an opportunity to do some really cool stuff where I get this Godzilla that was sent to me and get him in the like I say, in whatever medium I like to use, where the legs are concealed, it probably won't be on him, so it's sit low. Then I can change the submarines around. I just have to come up with some kind of flexible surface that will allow me to redo the diorama for different scale submarines. So I'll play with that, and we'll see what we find out. And that'll be a lot of fun. I have these models that I had taken out on the road with me that are still sitting here wanting some attention. I would have finished the Gaz truck already, except I have to cut a clear windshield, and it's just, because they're all like 90% done and just need, a little bit of work, you kind of, okay, I'll get to that. one day I'm going to set aside just to finish up all the stuff that's there in the still to be done pile. And because this is how my mind works, I'm thinking, since John sent me that 1/32 scale camera crew, that is like your ultimate get out of jail free card, because you can make any, for diorama, because you can make any diorama you want. And people can go, oh, that's wrong. They didn't have that tank. That tank came out after the war. You got the wrong kind of Jeep or car, and you just put a camera crew in front of them. It's like, oh no, it's a movie film set. They had to use what they could get. How do you argue with that? So that's what I have on that. And I want to thank John once again for all the cool stuff he sent me, and everyone else. And by the way, I've been reading a lot of books lately. I've been getting a lot of reading in, and that's kind of how I'm spending my mornings now. I'm sorry, it's one reason I haven't had any coffees with Max's models, because now that we got the new exercise bike and everything, it's up, coffee, cereal, on the exercise bike, and just relax by reading, then run whatever chore, so I don't get out here till the afternoon. And that's just a for now schedule. That's kind of, we'll see what happens in the future. Nothing is for certain. So the thing I was going to get at before I distracted myself was, well, anyway, at some point I'm going to set a day aside just to finish up these things that haven't been done. And that gas truck I'm planning to use when I do the kit bash of the Dornier that TD sent me. So there's where we're at with that. Guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the outtakes, and as always, model on. Hey, glue troopers, just kidding with it. Sometimes the shirt rubs against the mic and hey, glue troopers, just kidding with that opening. Not shaving. My face accident. It wasn't the cat. Did this to myself. Not even shaving, can you believe? Okay, the cat did not do this. If you want to know, I'll tell you in the outtakes. You don't want to know, but I'll tell you because people are going to ask. The watercraft, which is going to follow the car build after the end of February, when we are done with the group car and armor build. The next one will be watercraft, ships, subs, pretty much boats, canoes. If it's a model of something that goes on the water, I suppose we could accept flying boats, but I'm thinking more along the lines. Now, a chronoplane is definitely a watercraft. You can put a submarine in a picnic and just go, oh yeah, we're shooting the acid trip scene. Where did that come from? Welcome to how my weird mind works. We have a bloody good time here, don't we? You know, what was I going to get at? What was I just talking about? Camera crews. Blonde moment. So yesterday, I'm scratching my chin, and I had about a 4-day growth of beard, and I felt something go pop, and I thought, you know, hit a pimple or something, and I was like, okay, nothing. I didn't see anything, and I'm sitting there like tick, and all of a sudden I feel something trickling down my throat, and I go look in the mirror, and there's a surprising amount of blood going down my throat, so I'll wash it off, and I see this little tiny pinprick hole. I mean, not big at all. I'm like, what happened? And my best guess is, and some of you are probably already figuring this out, I think I might have plucked out a little baby wart, because whatever this is has a good blood supply. It's been a day and a half, and it's still, if I take the Band-Aid off, it starts bleeding again, and it'll coagulate and scab up, and then I'll start doing stuff, and all of a sudden it'll just start bleeding again. It's like that's got to be an arterial or a feed or something, that you get your blood pressure up a little bit, and pressure pops the scab off because it's so tiny, and it's not like a lot of blood, but it's like probably no worse than when you nick yourself shaving with the bloody thing. It's like it won't close up. And I'm way into TMI range at this point. I'm ready to just, take some matches, heat up some styrene, just, make a plastic scab. I did not just say that. So anyway, now the cat had nothing to do with this, and I didn't do it shaving. I had to shave though, so that I could put the Band-Aid on. And TMI time.